Hello, I have to keep this video short because this camera can't handle too much, so I'll talk quickly. This is a solar ball. This one is in India, and I'm promoting this technology because it's very cheap and easy to build. You can do it basically yourself. If you can dig, you can make almost 50% of the whole construction. And it's a little bit underrepresented in the reviews of the technology. It's it's no longer patented. It's an ancient thing. And people don't talk about it very much, but it is very efficient. And to give you an example how it's being represented, is here is a slideshow by an Indian professor who goes through a lot of different technologies that have been built and constructed, and then tries to compare them and draw a conclusion. But there's something wrong with his comparison, and I can show you that. Here he dedicates of the 101 slides, he dedicates one slide to this solar ball thing, and then he goes to the comparison, which is a comparison of the technologies based on the price, the cost per square meter, capital cost per square meter. How much do you have to pay to make 1 square meter of this technology? That's interesting because you know how much sunlight hits a square meter in your area. You can calculate that, or you can look it up on a map. So then you know exactly the cost per produced energy. And here something goes wrong, because he compares the different systems and they're all there, and the parabolic trough is here at 12,000 rupees per square meter, which is about 200 euro, and then the solar ball at 25,000, which is about well, then of course that is about 400 euro per square meter, roughly. I talked to the people that built the solar ball because I wanted to know more about it, and they told me a lot about it, and they're very helpful. And they also told me that it's not that expensive. It is a third of the price that's been mentioned per square meter, which, if you put it next to the parabolic trough, makes it actually cheaper to build than a parabolic trough collector. If you take a loan to build one, and you build one with a 5-year loan with 5% interest, then you pay about 7 cents per kilowatt, of course depending on the solar installation that you have locally. But it is very cheap. And I have an idea about why this is represented in this way, and that is because it is a very it's a technology that's ideal for local power generation. You know, if you are in the middle of the desert and you have nothing there, then you can build one like this, and you can generate power for about 20 homes, which can all have air conditioner, steam-driven air conditioning. It's old technology. And of course you don't need a smart grid if you have these things all over Texas. It's not that prone to any tornado damage and that kind of stuff. You can dig it into the ground, and you can make it out of very cheap components that I know a lot about. And if you want more information, you can contact me. I hope you do, and I hope people start building these things, because already for about 10,000, 15,000 US dollars, I think you can build one of them. Because the mirror, well, I can go into details on the cost, but yeah, and you can do it locally. If you have a restaurant, you want to save on your cooking expenses, you put one of these on the roof, and you can cook with the heat of the sun instead of burning fossil fuels. That's much better. Anyway, I hope you follow the links next to this video, and thanks for listening.